Hello, this is Dr. Dan Drury, Chair of the Health Sciences Department, and I'm joined by...
Joseph Brandauer, Professor in Health Sciences.
We're going to give you a quick overview today of the things that you need to know as a first-year student if you're interested in becoming a health sciences major. So let's get started. So first of all, if you're already sure that you want to become a HS major, all you need to do is come to our offices and see Joan Swisher. We're on the basement floor of the Science Center, and this is just a matter of signing a form and letting the department know that you're interested. And the main thing that this will get you is a academic advisor that's specific to the health sciences. And so if you know you want to do that, we encourage you to do it as soon as you can, so that way you get the best information when you need it.
It's important for you to turn in the declaration of your major to the registrar's office and then meet as quickly as you can with your new health sciences advisor.
All right, step 2. You want to meet with your advisor, but you want to do this and be prepared. So the best way that I tell my students is to start an advising folder that you're going to keep and add to throughout the course of your time here at Gettysburg. And so this folder will include a tentative schedule of the classes that you're thinking to take, but then we'll fill those classes in over the course of your years here till you're ready to graduate. So you're going to get a list of requirements for the Bachelor of Arts or the Bachelor of Sciences, whichever one you choose. And then you're also going to want to go to Student Center and determine your Gettysburg curriculum check sheet. This way you have your major courses going and you can check off the Gettysburg curriculum requirements as well.
If you want to think about it from a structural perspective, in order to graduate from Gettysburg College, you need to meet departmental as well as college-wide requirements. And this is further complicated by our asking you to think to the future and determine what you would like to do for a career after graduation. So there is a number of hoops you need to jump through, and the more quickly and the more thoroughly you think about them, the easier this process will be.
All right, and then you're also going to start a 4-year, 8-semester planning grid, and we'll write in the courses that you're taking. This will help you and your advisor determine what classes to schedule given some of your unique circumstances, which could be going abroad, if you're an athlete and you are in season during one semester and not the other. We can take these things into consideration, but it's also good just to have this blueprint. It's not set in stone, but it's a good place to advise from. So we like to have you keep that on a running basis.
Step 3, you need to think about what courses you will need as a sophomore health sciences student. And as an HS major, it is critical that you enroll in human anatomy and physiology, that is HS 209 and 210, in the fall and spring of your sophomore year. Oftentimes our students elect to satisfy their language requirement during their sophomore year. Many students have completed Chemistry 107, 108, or Physics 103 and 104. Those that haven't frequently enroll in those classes during their sophomore year. Other classes that are commonly chosen as sophomores is nutrition or a statistics course such as Math 107 or HS 232. The BS majors either need to really get on the ball selecting Chemistry 107 or 108, or if they have already completed that 1-year course sequence, then continue on with Organic Chemistry 203 and 204, and again, statistics such as HS 232 or BI 260 are fairly commonly selected by our sophomore students.
All right, and step number 4, you want to fill out the rest of your schedule around the classes that you think you need the sophomore year for the health sciences. So the Gettysburg curriculum is ongoing throughout your four years here, but you also need certain sequences of courses at different levels. A&P is the one you need for next year primarily. So the other requirements, the Gettysburg requirements, you can choose from a list of courses that fulfill each one of these requirements, and that's really up to you. We don't have any specific guidelines for our department for those requirements, so we want you to take those in your interest area to satisfy those requirements. You can find out which ones or which classes satisfy which requirements by going to Student Center or the registrar's webpage.
Finally, it's important to put it all together and choose courses that not only complement but also fit well with your health sciences courses. So you do have some flexibility selecting courses that really speak to you and interest you personally, but it's important that at the same time you continue advancing your major by taking anatomy and physiology, but maybe also by taking chemistry or physics. So see your advisor with questions if those remain.
All right, step 5. This is where you're going to contact your advisor. Most of the time, it's either best to try to catch them during their office hours, or you could just send them an email and set up a time to meet with them where you can talk for a period of time about your courses specifically. So if you bring your advising folder, that's going to build throughout your full time that you're here, your planning grid, a tentative schedule with days and times. We want you to do your homework and come to the table prepared with what you think is the best schedule for you to meet those requirements. You can bring a list of questions along with that, and your advisor then can literally advise you on if what you've chosen is appropriate and maybe give you some suggestions on what might be a little bit better.
As far as other conversations is concerned, you probably already know that we're a very popular major on campus. Many students elect to become health sciences majors. We would love to talk to you about internships, about studying abroad, about other extracurricular activities. Please make another and a separate advising appointment with us, and we would look forward to having those conversations with you then.
Finally, as we come up to step number 6, when it's your time to register, and you'll get the directions on how to do this from the registrar, when it's your time, you need to be prepared so that immediately when it's open for you to register, you're ready to go.
So be prepared to submit your schedule as soon as you're eligible to register. You will be given a time slot. Be ready to register when that time slot arrives. So that means be ready 10 minutes before. You will be happy that you did, because some of our more popular classes definitely fill up quickly, and we want you to get the optimal schedule that you have chosen for yourself. So be prepared in case that you do encounter a class that's already filled to select some alternative options in case sections are full. That means that you again have to look at your schedule. Can I take a lab section during a different time or day? Or even if I cannot enroll in one particular class, what other classes would I be able to take instead in order to maintain my full-time status? So if you have any questions, we look forward to answering them via email in our personal advising appointments.
And if you have any specific questions that you want to bounce off of me as the chair, even with regards to if you want to declare a major in this area or not, I'm more than willing to meet with you, and I look forward to seeing you in one of our classes.